It's cocktails and takeaways. It's C&T, baby.
I'm actually that guy, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Why are you that guy?
Bro, I've been that guy. I just,
Honestly, I think the problem is, let me tell you what your issue is. The issue is that you decided to jump on TikTok and have these following now. I don't know, is that chain even real?
Huh?
Is
Bro,
the
this
chain
is being real. Like,
Is
go
the
get
chain real?
It's like real as heck.
Real what?
As in real everything. Real gold, real diamonds. Like,
Real
if you
copper.
get the diamond test, it's gonna go wee, wee, wee.
No, it's not. The
You got
test
four.
is for you. Anyways, guys, what is good? It's your girl, Madam Joyce in the Bizzle, and this is Cocktails and Takeaways. We are back again. Tell a friend, tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your nan. If she's passed away, rest in peace, innit? But we're here. Hope everybody is well. I want to start with how it is July. It's July, guys. And the weather is just it's embarrassing at this point. Why have you got your shades on? There's no sun.
Oh wait, you're talking to me now?
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? Let me pause it, because you've started this new intro where you like talk before the guest talks in it. So
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know what I meant to jump in. Bro, the shades is to like block out the hair. I can't, I'm flying right now. Man. I'm in the flipping sky. This magnum is tasting like.
Do you know what? Can I just say, I've been in a dark shades in the club kind of vibe, because before I used to be like, why are you wearing shades inside? But you know what? Yeah, shades inside is actually an aesthetic.
I can't lie. It's utility. When the man them do it, they know what they're doing.
It's
innit? Like,
you just look cool. You just look cool. Like, I feel like there's sometimes I'll wear an outfit and it will be like a 7. You just put that dark shades on.
Especially like when it's like Louis, like my ones.
Where's it?
Huh?
Where's
It's
the
on like
LV?
the inside of the glasses.
It's giving buoy. It's giving bootleg.
I didn't even want to laugh at that. Yeah, let me even.
It's giving bootleg Louis, but
Nice
I hope you
Louis
guys
store.
are well. What is even going on this week? Minus the fact that the weather is just
Horrid.
horrid.
Bruv, there's supposed to be day parties going on. It's raining. I'm not even feeling none of this. I can't lie.
It's giving step up too. It's giving I went to Gabsy's concert, which was absolutely amazing, but it was gushing rain. Like, how can we be at the end of July and it's raining?
Because all the abroad countries took all the good weather. Because I feel like
agree.
every time like I see people snapped, it's like blitz, hot heat.
Ever
here.
blazing, girl.
Oh, man.
Blaze up the place. But guys, without further ado, I'm just gonna get cracking to it. First of all, let's move it. Let's go to the naughty.
You're not going to introduce me.
Wait, so let's go to the naughty corner first, because obviously we have to address the bad boys and girls. They've been doing a lot of talking over the week, and I just want to address what some of y'all have been saying, because obviously you know what the motherfucking is. So it's not all about you, Elijah. Take time, all right? So Adventures_Mars said, hello, Madam Joyce. Love your YouTube. Been watching over a year now. Literally, you helped me get through working from home and cleaning and my cleaning days. My favorite part is Word of the Week, especially the one with Martin. Pace really resonated with me. I loved hearing your journey on shits and gigs. Just love how God can catapult you in the place where you're supposed to be. I look forward to more videos. Oh my God, first of all, thank you so much. I love when I hear people like, why are you rolling your eyes? You're such a hater.
No, I was something in my eye, but that's calm.
Yeah, keep
like
rubbing it.
you help her like with work and cleaning and stuff. That's hard, bro.
You know no, fuck you.
That's hard.
You know you always have that hater in your family.
I'm not a hater. Like,
you're a
bro,
hater.
that was such a lovely message. Like, oh my, I wish I had someone to get me through cleaning like that. To be honest, like, gosh, like I just hate the plates. Sorry, go on. Let me not even interrupt.
Anyways, do you know what? Yeah, I wish I had something to get me through cleaning. See how I motivate people, Elijah. See how I motivate people to do the right thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, because you just shout.
No, I don't shout anymore. I'm a classy lady. Guys, I'm in my classy girl era, as well as me being in my fashion era, being in my hot girl era. I've been listening to the Sprinkle Lady, and I have decided to tap in to my femininity. I've decided to tap into my
This
class.
decision, you know, this decision was only within the last 30 minutes. I keep telling you that because wasn't it early yesterday you were shouting at me through voice notes or day before?
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I don't shout. I'm a classy lady. I don't shout. I'm cool. This is my new laugh. Do you want to see my new laugh? That's my new laugh. I'm not going to be cackling loud like a bush girl. I'm going to be...
That's being stored. So if you laugh cackling throughout this episode...
Funny. That's my new laugh. Get with it. Get with it. Anyways, back to the bad boys and girls. Thank you so much for your message. Also, I was on Shits and Gigs this week. Not that you watched it because you never watch my shit. But I was on Shits and Gigs this week. And it was obviously incredible. I got to share my journey and I'm just so happy with the feedback, like the messages I've been getting, the fact that we've got some new bad boys and girls who have moved over from the cult babies just to experience this is absolutely incredible. So thank you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you use the hashtag CNT podcast. I'm finding the hashtag recently has been a bit dead. So if you can guys, if you can guys,
I haven't even been drinking.
I'm very sober. If you guys can use hashtag CNT podcast, just so I see what you guys have to say on Twitter, and just let's keep the momentum and energy going. But without further ado, I would love to introduce my very annoying guest. You guys already know who it is. He's back again with a less patchy beard. He's back with caps.
No, I had 4 last time. I've only downgraded to 2 this time.
Oh, really?
I have to keep it classy now. 4 was a bit too ghetto. I said, let me just go back to the 2. But I'll get 5 for you next time. It's okay.
He's got the tiger scratches and the fake Louis Vuitton glasses.
Bro, it's Louis, fam. Louis Vuitton.
Louis.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
In fact, Louisiana. Louisiana. Guys, you already know who the fuck it is. It is, oh, I swore. God, you already know who the heck it is. It is none other than my motherfucking brother. I did it again. Uncle Eli.
Batman. I'm glad to be back. I was saying.
Can I just say you're looking very skinny?
Oh my gosh. Like. Oh my gosh.
You've actually lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, man, it's not
You're
even.
actually, I didn't even know you had cheekbones. Wow. You're so skinny. Wow, is that your neck? Shit.
You only started taking gym seriously this past week.
Excuse me, I've had a personal trainer for the last 3 months.
Don't look like it. Someone said that Jason talks more than she works out there. I can't lie, he's a good looking guy, bro. Is that what you do? You just talk to him. That's
Who
hard.
said that?
Huh? Your personal trainer. I saw you post him. He's the one with the bid.
Yeah.
He's a good looking guy, man. I can see why you wouldn't really want to work out around him. But yeah, I feel like you should. Like only recently, yeah, like it's true. Like this past 2 weeks.
Is this how we're starting the?
No, I'm not gonna cuss you. Like you this past 2 weeks you've been doing well. I can't lie.
Yeah, I have been actually.
Yeah, well
I'm
done.
very proud of myself.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you been at the gym?
Yeah, but oh my gosh, for the first time in my life, I ran 10k. Impossible. I'll never do it again.
Oh, you have that stamina. You know, Elijah's a plus size model.
I'm a model, guys. Yeah.
No, he's a plus size model.
Yeah, that's still a model, bro. Like.
Plus sized, by the way.
Yeah, like obviously I'm an athlete as well. I play rugby, so that's why I done the 10k run.
Plus sized.
Yeah, bro. Like, why you guys saying plus size?
You don't come my way when you're a plus size model.
Yeah, plus size is calm, bro.
That's
like,
fine. Yeah,
that's so calm.
we both plus size.
Yeah, that's calm. Like, that's calm, bro.
You plus size, I'm plus size.
I was gonna shake your hands.
I don't want to.
Yeah, it's good. You didn't charge me. Your nails aren't even done. But yeah, I can't like being plus size is calm, bro. Like it's like I'm.
It's
happy.
the energy. I love it. As long, if you love it, I love it.
Oh. I was gonna say, oh, absolutely, but that Magnum just.
How has your week been? Talk to me.
It's been good, man. I can't lie. I've been vibing, to be honest.
How was that? I'm a piano thing you went to yesterday.
I went to 2 motives. Danky Sound is like I'm a piano thing. I went like an hour before it closed because prior was a different motive that was alright. But yeah, both was alright. I feel like I'm kind of getting bored of these motives though, I'll be honest.
Why?
It's this, like when you really deep it, it's kind of like the same things going on with the same people and the same songs and the same environment and the same sort of vibe. Like unless it's like a themed motive, say like if it's 90s themed or I even saw Nello Rose done like a
50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 Cent. Yeah, like stuff like that.
Something
like dress up. Yeah.
Do you know what, can I just say, like, obviously I know people go to Danky Sounds. If you guys don't know what Danky Sounds is, it's like I'm a piano party.
Look at you.
And I'm so sorry not to be racist. I don't want to offend anyone when I say this, but I don't feel like I'm a piano is supposed to be like a whole party. Like, how long can you?
You know what it is?
I can't.
I agree, but I disagree at the same time. I feel like there's so many different levels to I'm a piano. Like, you've got the very chilled vibe that's almost like that one is good for the soul, and then like the one with the akachu, that's good for the body. You get what I'm saying? You've got different vibes on it, and I feel like there's so many different tunes that it doesn't feel solely like I'm a piano. Sometimes I'll be throwing a bit of like Ashake in there as well, and Adekunle Gold.
To be honest, I went to something recently and they were doing like the Adekunle Gold.
Yeah.
And the Ashake, but they were still throwing a couple. Yeah. They put the I'm a PP at the back.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
So they just mixed it.
They will now mix it with a bit of I'm a
piano. Yeah, no, it's not just so like crazy. Just I'm a piano. Like bro, they're throwing a sniff of like Bashment at the end or something, or a little bit of Afro beats mixed in with the I'm a piano. But yeah, I can't like, bro. After a while, like, it just sounds like noise, I'll be honest. Especially when you're drunk, it just sounds like...
The thing is, when I'm drunk here, I can dance to it. Like, I'll give them the... No. I can dance. I can dance. I'll give them the finger. But I feel like once... If I'm sober, or if I'm like...
Yeah, I can't like, for those piano ones, you can't be sober.
Don't be
you
offended,
cannot be sober. You can't be sober.
If I'm drunk, you will see me.
Yeah, you have.
But I don't want anyone to be offended in it, because I know all the Hakachu people will be upset. But I like it. I like it. Ziwewe.
Go deeper. Nah, I actually love South African still.
No, me too.
Them men are I can't like, they're funny.
No, do you know what?
Funny.
When I went to Kenya, they had like
season.
When I went to Kenya, the South African people from YouTube came, and they were actually, out of all the continents that came to that event, the South Africans were the best.
I don't think I've met
in terms of energy. They were definitely
especially
the
like
best.
the man. I don't think I've met a South African guy that's not a vibe.
They're vibe, and they're proper, very friendly people. Yeah. They are so friendly people, proper, and they're very like bright and out there, which I love people who are a bit crazy, and I feel like South African people are very like very loud and crazy people.
I love it,
and I love it.
When I say South African, like not just the country South Africa, but just the south of Africa, like Zimbabwe as well. Before you guys start,
alright, geography.
Yeah,
alright, geography.
Because I don't know, man. These guys like Harare and them thing there. You get me?
What's Harare?
Huh?
What does that mean?
It's my ends, innit? It's like a place in Zimbabwe. Harare.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure you've flown to like 3 countries in your whole life.
Next segment.
No stamps on the passport, guys. It's okay. He ain't flying you out, by the way. Right. So I wanted to actually talk about this because, you know, you as a man, just about, when you go out, when you're moving to a girl, do you ever experience where the friend might come in and be like, oh, nah, sorry, she doesn't want to talk to you? Let's call them the bodyguard friend.
If I'm smart, so if I notice that the friend's with her, I'll just tell my boy to like try and distract the friend. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, because because it's like, I understand that girls kind of want to be protective over their brethren. So sometimes you'll get the cool friend that, okay, cool, you're approaching her friend, she won't really be in her business like that. But then obviously you've got the bodyguard, like Great Wall of China, that will just try and halt everything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like either way, you just kind of, if you're with your boys, it's best just to kind of get one of them to speak to the other friend first and foremost. It's like the sky's trap. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's so funny about that interaction, yeah? As a woman, because back in the day, before I was a classy, sophisticated lady, I was the bodyguard friend.
Damn. I never would have guessed that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, I would not have been able to tell. You not getting male attention.
I used to be the bodyguard friend. I'm going to ignore you because if I don't know you, I will break out of my femininity.
Sorry.
And I kind of feel like those interactions, like obviously you're moving to a girl, but the guy will come to you on more of like a friendly, oh yes, they're like, you know, how's the weather? Like, yeah, like you're great.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've decided, because I can't remember, I saw something on the internet today where where it was like a guy was talking to a girl and the friend came in and then one of the guys commented and was like, oh, it's the I need to find it. It's like, I can't remember what he said, but it was like, it's like the.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
No, I need to find. I'm gonna find it somewhere.
Paraphrase it.
It was like, oh, she's trying to protect the goods, but obviously because the girl was bigger in it. So it was like, she's trying to protect the candy or trying to protect. It was just so awful, and I think one thing I've realized in my adult years,
I'm not gonna give into that laughter. I'm not gonna give into it.
One thing I've learned in my adult years, I no longer want to be the bodyguard friend. I think I feel like what men don't understand is a lot of times when the friend is the bodyguard friend, it's because your friend has given you a cue to be like, I don't like this guy, but I don't know how to say it. So obviously you and the bodyguard friend tends to be like the one who's a lot more vocal and confident to be like, excuse me. But I feel like on the opposite side, the guy will think that you're just trying to be that, oh yeah, don't chat to my friend like a cock block. Because even happened with me and my cousin. Me and my cousin went out one time, and we were together and a guy was talking to her and my cousin was pinched, literally, instead of saying
girls
something,
do that.
she'll be pinching me like, oh, pinching me. And then when I was telling him like, sorry, like my cousin's not interested in you. What's your problem? It's your reason why she's not talking. You're the reason why she's not talking to you. But I think what that does for me as a woman, it makes me look like a hater. It makes me look very hyper masculine. And I feel like rather than me being the friend who is the bodyguard, we need to teach our friends to be vocal about when they want something and when they don't.
It's true.
Because what if I'm not there? Are you gonna let a man pressure you to have those conversations? So now it's a thing where if I see my friend and she's in a situation where a guy is talking to you but you don't want to talk to him, don't talk to him.
Speak up.
Speak up.
I agree. And
there's a way to do it where it's nicely and stuff. Because listen, the bodyguard friends are the ones that get slapped up.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not the friend that told you to say, I don't like him. It's the bodyguard friend that will be getting insulted saying you're hiding the candy from the candy jar. Do you know what I mean? You're always the one that gets the stick. Why?
It's true. I feel like definitely in two, like, I'm in two minds about it. One, obviously the guy should be able to tell the hit because it's not difficult to know when a girl's not interested. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like even though like the girl might be signaling prior to the conversation.
What did you say?
Signaling. Signaling to the bodyguard friend.
Signaling.
Huh?
You said signaling at first.
It's doing Magnum.
It's only the first one. Handle your
second
liquor.
one, bro.
Handle your liquor. You're a grown man. Carry on.
You just ruined my feng shui.
Carry on.
I'm saying even when the friend is signaling, I feel like guys should really be able to take that note. But a lot of guys don't, which is when I feel like they do call for backup because it's like, okay, I'm saying no now. I don't know what else to do in that position. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a 50-50.
Like if it's a thing where the guy's getting aggressive towards you, or it's like, okay, then as a friend, you now it's different because your friend's in danger, and then you can be like, hold on, like this is not cool.
Interested.
But if I don't see any attempt of the girl saying verbally, I don't like you, and you're giving me eye contact or you're pinching me, but then to his face, you're like, oh yeah.
That I don't understand.
Because a lot of girls do it. Girls, if you're the bodyguard friend, your friend will be doing,
bodyguard committee. And
then they will be pinching you to say something. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm tired of looking like the masculine friend. I'm tired of looking like the bodyguard babe.
What is it? I want to, before we continue, what book did you read, bro? Because I don't know what all this femininity.
So, I haven't been listening to a woman called Shira 7 Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Basically, it's this woman called Shira 7. First of all, I'll tell you what I like about her. Like, so basically, she is a woman who basically helps other women to understand their feminine values and how you can use your feminine values to get up in the world, find a guy with money,
get what you vagina
want. No, she doesn't even do sell your vagina. She actually says, listen, if you don't even have sex until you're in a relationship.
That's hard. That's hard still. I respect that.
She's not like, oh yeah, I'm using my pussy for... She's very, very good. What I like about her is that I realize, obviously, us growing up in a single parent household where my masculinity comes from, and it comes from the fact that I grew up with no dad.
Okay, that makes sense.
Meaning that I'm more in my masculine era because I've had to learn to be hyper independent. And before, not that it's a problem, it's such a powerful thing, but also I feel like because I've been in my masculine bag for so long, I've almost been afraid to touch my more feminine side, receiving help.
I've never heard of it from that perspective.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, like, in terms of growing up without a dad, I always thought that it would not make you more feminine, but obviously it would kind of give you a different perception of what you think a guy should be like. Definitely. Do you get what I'm saying?
In a sense, there's positive things to it, but I feel like me as a person, it's made me very hyper independent.
Okay, fair enough.
It's made me, oh my God, I can get my own and stuff. Which, to be honest, I can. And it's an amazing,
that makes sense.
It's an amazing thing to have. But I feel like I've not been allowing men to be men, even though a lot of them, they are bitches. But the men who want to be men, I've not given them the opportunity to do so because I've been in such my masculine bag.
Yeah, and
I feel like I've been hyper independent. So I am forever will be in my masculine bag, but I'm also trying to really in tune with my feminine side. Being a receiver, being a Cinderella sometimes. Yes, you can help me carry this bag.
Tiana.
Yes, I can afford to do my nails, but I would like you to pay for it today. Yes, you know, I would love to be taken out. I can afford to go out to lunch, but I'd rather you take me to lunch. Yes, you know, I'm a DIY babe and I have a drill at home, but come to my house and fix this drill for me. Do you know what I mean? That's my new
That
era.
makes sense.
So, motherfucking sprinkle, bitch.
So how do you achieve that without a man?
Again, femininity is not doing, it's being. So being feminine is making conscious choices of the things that you wear. Even if you're going to the store. Before, I will just carry bonnet and just go to the shop. No, let me take care of my appearance because the value of a woman is how we look. In our appearance, not saying that we need to have small waist and whatever, but in how we dress,
you take pride.
You come out in every occasion sexy because you don't know who you're gonna meet on the way, and it's true. For example, there's a guy in my apartment that I always see, and he's so fine. And today I saw him and I made effort and I did my lip gloss and I came out and I saw him and it's like I saw him and he opened the door for me and I was like, thank you. He was like, yeah, nice to see you again. I said, like every time he sees me, I've been looking good. So we know the next time I'm just sowing seeds. Don't worry, that one is loading. Apartment today, we're loading. But yeah, dressing up nice, doing my nails. I've booked my nail appointment to this. Shut the fuck up. I've booked my nail appointment.
That's hard
my
still.
Hair appointment. Guys, I'm going back to wig. Not because I don't love my hair. I love my hair, but I'm just kind of fed up of it. So I'm just going to go back to wig and then you'll just
What's the next trim you're going for?
I'm just thinking a layered cut. Something
Well, like a bob?
No, not like a bob, but like layered and curled.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Okay,
like
okay.
Something cute, something hot and cute. Yeah. Those kind of stuff, taking care of my appearance, being a lot more conscious with how I communicate myself. Because I realize a lot of times when I approach guys, I approach them like they're my friend, which is why a lot of the fine boys, they'll say, Joyce, that's my dog, that's my G. But when I look at some of the other girls that I just, they see them others. So now I'm just trying to...
Can I counteract that?
Counteract.
Do you not feel like at the same time, even though like sprinkle, whatever she's telling you, do you not also feel like aside from that, some of the parts is actually you?
What do you mean?
In the sense that, like,
Yeah, I think
you can't. Although there's certain things that they can advise you to do, things like how you approach guys or things like how you carry yourself, you shouldn't let that get lost for the sake of being something that you're trying to be rather than who you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the balance. It's not like I'm trying to completely change myself. Oh my God, we're having quite a deep conversation, but it's not that I'm kind of trying to completely change myself, but I think I'm a lot more conscious to why I do certain things.
Okay.
Like, for example, me, I've always been the funny girl, but if you guys hear shut the fuck up.
I didn't even say anything, but I said that I didn't say a word. Sorry, you're funny.
I've always been the funny girl, but the reasoning as to why I decided to be the funny girl, or I am the funny girl, is to mask up the fact that I was insecure in my childhood. So when I approach a guy as a funny girl because I kind of felt like my humor would compensate the fact that I didn't feel like I was attractive. Oof. So I feel like now
you're still doing that.
I'm still doing it subconsciously.
That makes sense.
Do you know what I
mean? Yeah. You talking.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to just undo it. Tap into my femininity. I'm still me. I'm still crazy MJ, but I have decided to prioritize learning to be a woman on top of being Joyce.
That makes sense.
Anyways, I hope that really helps someone, because honestly, us girls that have had to be independent, we go through that era. And I feel like we need to actually understand that we are women, we are sexy women, and we need to tap into our femininity. Like I said, I'm always going to have masculine energy. I'm never going to be a dainty girl, but I've never been in an era where it's just like, you know what, I'm a woman and I'm going to dress like that and I'm going to prioritize my looks and I'm going to be sexy. So I don't know, this year's just been a lot of evolving. Anyways, I digress. Let's move on to hot motherfucking topics. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Hot topics of the week, baby. We are moving on to hot topics of the week. It has been a chaotic week and we are going to start with hot new releases. So we got quite a lot of movies coming out this week. We had the Barbie movie that's come out. We spoke about that last week, but I'm just loving how everybody now can experience it. It's out now for you to watch. So if you haven't watched it, go ahead. It's a very girly movie. I'm loving how all my For You page is pink. I'm loving how all the fashion reels are pink. All the marketing is pink. All the food is pink.
Yeah, it's a big movie store.
All the drink, they said big budget. But aside from that, we also have a movie called Oppenheimer.
Ooh, I heard about that one still.
First of all, let's get into what it's about. Oppenheimer is a biological thriller written and directed by D. Christopher Nolan. So we have Matt Damon in the movie. We have the amazing Emily Blunt. We have Robert Downey Jr. We have some big hitters in this movie. And it's set in World War II. And
I don't really think it'll be your vibe still.
it's about science. Do you know what? I love science movies. Like Scientology,
Science or science fiction? I know you like science fiction.
I love sci-fis.
Yeah,
I think
I don't
this
think
is sci-fi.
I don't think it is. If it's science fiction, is more like your Marvels, your like Star Treks and stuff. It's not that vibe. It's a little bit more realism, but I'm sure the science is a bit more like real nerdy rather than.
I don't mind it,
artificial.
you know. I don't mind it. I think from what I've been seeing, because a lot of the girlies that I follow have watched the movie and have said
I heard it's a
really
great
good
movie.
It's a great
I need
movie.
to watch it.
3 hours long. I think it does need a bit of an attention span.
Nah, I can't lie. If it's not Avengers Endgame, no movie should be like 3 hours long. Did you watch Batman?
No, I heard
That
it was
movie
bad.
was like, bruv, after 3 hours, you're just sleeping, man. I can't lie. 3 hours, you can get your point across and shorter than that, man. Sorry.
No, do you know what? If the movie is good, I don't mind sitting for 3 hours.
That's crazy. Even Avatar, you know the recent one that came out, that was like 3 hours 20. I'm like, bro.
I really enjoyed it though.
It was a good movie, but like I'm thinking more about the fact that my legs are numb than the actual movie at that point.
Yeah, because I think because I watched Avatar at home.
Oh, you're probably doing stuff in between it. You can't just sit down.
You know, you have space to lie down and I watched the whole thing through. It was fabulous.
Nah,
I watched it as I looked outside. I said, "Damn, it's dark."
Lich, your whole day's gone.
No, the whole day is done. But I'm loving. Honestly, I feel like we've had a bit of a slow movie year.
I agree with you. I actually agree. I feel like other than like Fast and Furious, there's been a couple Marvel movies that have come out that have been shocking.
Meaty, yeah, very meaty.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was shit. What's the other one that came out? Doctor Strange came out, I think, this year. That was shit.
This year? No, I was not
Multiverse of Madness.
Was that not last year?
I'm pretty sure that was. It might have been this.
I think it was last year because I remember who I watched it with, and I'm not with them anymore. And I don't think we were together this year.
Damn.
If it was this year, then oops.
Okay, so you can.
If it was this year, then oops.
No, it might have been last year. But like Marvel, have you watched Secret Wars, the one that's just dropped?
No.
It's a series.
Oh yeah, the series with
Samuel L. Jackson.
I just want to say, side note, guys. Me and Elijah really bond over Marvel. We're actually.
I put you on. I promise you, I put you on.
No,
I
you
promise you, I
didn't.
put you on.
No,
I
you
promise you, I
didn't.
put you on.
No, you didn't.
I didn't
even like you until like.
Yeah, I didn't like you either, and then you saw me watching Marvel movies and be like, "What's this about?" And I put you on, bro. I promise you.
Is that your earliest memory of me?
Probably not. Probably like me sabotaging you or something.
No, we're not about to go through another episode of you saying how bad I was.
Because you were a neek, bro. But just sorry.
Okay.
Center stage is yours, man.
You're done.
That's bro. It's you, bro. Like. I'll definitely put you on Marvel movies, but yeah, movies have been weak. Even, you know what it is? I don't feel like they've necessarily been weak, but it's just a lot of repeats of movies that have already been out, like Fast and Furious sequel, Creed sequel,
a lot of sequels.
Yeah,
a lot of sequels.
I don't know, man.
A lot of sequels. Another how many Mission Impossible?
I'm bored.
How many Mission Impossible?
Bored.
Many Mission Impossible?
I feel like people are just on some write-offs.
But there was something new that came out that actually was different, and it was they cloned Tyrone, which is Jamie Foxx's new movie out on Netflix.
Is that the one with John Boyega in it?
Yes,
I need to watch it.
Is
it out already?
It's out already.
I've
watched the first half, and I think the storyline is amazing. Again, if you're into things like sci-fi and action movies, I really enjoy. I'm enjoying it so far. It's good. It's really, really good. And I found it funny that obviously this movie, not to spoil it, is about cloning. But Jamie Foxx had that whole cloning saga, and then he has a movie that's about cloning, which I thought it's giving PR.
Great. You know what thing I'm actually excited for to come out? Ratman, I believe, is developing a sci-fi movie based on superheroes from the ends.
It's giving what's that thing called?
Attack the Block.
No, there was a sci-fi series on Channel 4.
Yeah.
That was, what is that called?
I know what you're talking about.
And it's about basically
the same sort of things.
It's given that style.
Praise God, because I'm tired of the gang stuff. Can't lie, I'm tired of it.
Same.
After Top Boy, I don't want to see anymore for a while.
Same.
For the rest of the year,
I feel like the UK scene, film scene, just needs to hang up the gang movies, period. Do you know who is really doing movies good? And again, I don't mean to constantly be talking about the South African lots, but their movies are very good. South African movies are very good.
Still.
I even watched one recently, a series. There's a woman who's married and she has an affair with a younger boy. And the younger boy is a student in her class. That series is on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called. It blew my mind. South African show. There's another one that they did in South Africa as well about beauty. Like, their South African series are really, really good.
What do they call it? Like, because you know, like, you got Nollywood.
Sollywood. What else would it be?
You think it would be Sollywood?
If Nigeria is Nollywood.
You think, and what, we're going to say what, Ghana's Gollywood?
It is Gollywood.
It's actually?
Yes.
It cannot be Gollywood. If it's Gollywood, you guys are, no, this is not
Hollywood.
And Congo is Collywood.
I don't think Congolese people have movies like that.
They just have waste.
Waste and bomb. Waste and bomb.
No, this cannot be Sollywood.
Indian movies.
Yeah, but why would Indian movies be called Bollywood instead of
because
Eollywood?
The capital is Bangladesh. Bollywood. Dickhead.
So the capital of England, India is Bangladesh, guys. Well done. Yeah, think about what you said.
Is the capital of India not Bangladesh?
I'm gonna try and save you here and say that this is a joke.
Wait,
Bangladesh and India are 2 different countries, bro. Isn't the capital of India like New Delhi? Bombo clock. That might even be wrong.
Oh, Bangladesh is a different country.
I can't lie. My one really get. What's the capital of India?
New Delhi.
I literally said that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can see that. Who even got further in the education than that? I said the capital of India is Bangladesh. We're done. Well, I'm flipping genius.
Any Bangladesh audiences. Anyways. Shut up.
Sorry, go on.
Anyway, yes, so that's an amazing movie on Netflix. You guys should check it out. They Clone Tyrone on Netflix. We also have some music that came out. It has some music that came out this week. Stormzy and Raye came out with their new joint single called The Weekend. I love this.
I didn't even know Stormzy dropped.
Stormzy dropped a collab with Raye, a collab single called The Weekend, and I have had it on repeat for time.
Nah, man, yeah, Stormzy's hard still.
What's your problem?
I don't
He's about to go on a rant.
I don't like. Okay, hear me out. I don't like it when rappers get money in it, because I feel like Stormzy, from what I know, I preferred him when he was broke, because now he just talks about stuff that I can't relate about. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I haven't heard a Stormzy song that I feel like man can connect with you, because all he talks about is having like 500k like watches and stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, like, my glasses are near enough that price, but obviously I haven't got watches that price. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's difficult to relate.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's difficult.
I've always said I prefer broke rappers. They just make better music.
Yeah.
Like there's you can hear that the hunger in their voice.
It's true.
Stormzy's he's too buff now. He's too clear.
It's true.
So I can't even listen to his music. And
I feel like it's something to aspire to, because obviously, like, looking at you, like, your chain is fake, the earring is fake. So I can understand why you couldn't relate to him talking about like fast cars and watches and stuff. But I feel like you need to aspire to those things. Do you know what I mean?
Jesus. Okay, no, I'll let you have that one. That was kind of funny still. When did you see your nail appointment was again?
I won. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
that's cool. It's cool. Yeah, that's cool, bro.
It's okay to lose.
It's cool, bro.
It's okay to
It
lose.
just doesn't happen a lot, so it's just a bit weird, like when it just kind of happens. You know what I'm saying? Why are you looking at me for?
Are your earrings even?
Why would they not be even?
Aren't those mums? Huh?
Impossible. Why are guys being weird? Can we move on to the next subject topic, bro? I start to get here, bro. And then guys will say that I'm the bully. It's calm. I did not say you're not supposed to be laughing classy. What's this laugh?
No, but why say did you even brush today?
I swear down I did.
Let me see your toothbrush.
My toothbrush is in my bag. I'm not going to pull it out because that's going to waste time. You want me to pull it out now?
Pull it out. Because I know that sometimes you don't brush your teeth.
Bro, my toothpaste, bro, like, you're not on my level, bro.
Where is it? It's loading. Oh yeah, bring it out. Let's see that you brush.
I actually didn't put it back in my bag still.
Oh.
Don't be.
Apparently they put
here. Like, my thing is this is not even paid promo, but it's Mouth B 3D white. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not on the same. You're still using Colgate.
So how are you using 3D white and your teeth is yellow?
My teeth are white, bro. Like, we can't. Let's not even do that. My teeth are white and they're real, and they're my teeth. Like, I didn't pay for them. Like, certain individuals were like pay for their teeth and that. You get what I'm saying? Like, my teeth are actually mine. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, and they're naturally white. It's not. It's even plastic. It's calm though.
Thank God I've opted to be a classy woman. So I will badge you out.
Yeah, it's calm, man.
Hot topics of the week. Okay, guys, let's move on to the real hot topics this week. We have Molly May and Tommy Fury announce their engagement.
Oh my gosh! 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 That's so. Oh my gosh! Like, I can't believe it. Molly May and Tommy Fury.
Honestly, I am so happy for Molly May. seriously, I love. Why are you being so fake? Like you don't watch Love Island every day.
I've only started watching Love Island like last season.
Okay, but you've watched the whole season.
I didn't watch yesterday's episode.
Okay, I forgot to. Actually, no, I watched yesterday's episode, but you just missed one episode.
I don't know what point you're trying to make.
No, Elijah wants to pretend that he's not a bad bee when you are. You watch Love Island.
So because I watch Love Island.
You do Love Island commentary like the girls.
No, I don't do Love Island commentary.
Yes, you do.
Just guys, say the funny stuff that happens.
Oh, so Love
after.
Island.
That's not Love Island commentary. I don't break down every single episode. Like
you do Love Island. Oh my God, Catherine. Oh my God, Scott. It's okay. Own it. Purr. Yes, Molly May. She is engaged, and honestly, I'm so happy for her. I feel like when we're talking about the Love Island franchise, she really is the group leader. Like, she's been the most successful. Her love, the love that she went to go and find on Love Island has ended up in a beautiful child and a beautiful, long-lasting relationship, which has now equated to marriage.
Wow.
I'm so happy for her. Don't be fake, Elijah.
What do you want me to say? I love, man. I'm so, like, guys, don't think I'm being sarcastic right now. Like, I love Love Island, and I love Molly May and Tommy Fury so much. So I'm so glad that they've now conjoined and put their love into a ring, and now they're getting engaged right now. It's phenomenal. I think, honestly, it's phenomenal. That's a hot top.
Why did that ask us to come on?
That's not even
Why
hot.
Did I ask him to come
that
on?
is lava. Gosh. Fire topic of the week. Topic of the week.
Why did I ask us to come
That's
on?
so hard. Like, Molly May and Tommy Fury? Gosh. You're having a blinder today. So the next one. I need to take off my jacket. Even unzip this thing. Hot topics.
Yeah, show your breasts. Wait, what does that say?
Off-white, bro. Off-white like Virgil, like, that's my boy, innit?
Is that even real?
It's real as heck. I went to Harrods and go get it. It's on video. I went to Harrods and bought it. It's on video.
Elijah bought his first designer piece and said, let me document it.
Look, it's on video.
They need to know that it's from Harrods.
I got it from Harrods, bro. Bro.
Sales section.
Like,
Was it on sale?
Nah. Actually, I don't remember. I spent like 10k that day. I'm not even too sure.
You fucking idiot. Nah, Elijah's not gonna lie, yeah. You've been hitting rounds today.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You've been giving it your best today. You've been giving it your best. But yeah, so how are you finding Love Island this season anyways? It's nearly coming to an end anyways.
I've only watched this season and the season with Ekinsu.
You watched
and
that
Davide.
season?
Yeah, so from there to now, I feel that's 2 seasons I've watched. I feel like
so
this.
Can we just VAR?
Oh my gosh!
Where Elijah said he's only
okay.
Where Elijah said this is the only season he's
No,
watched.
I didn't say that. I said I've only watched 2 seasons. That's about 2.
Elijah, you said
if
this is
what?
the only season I've watched.
I said I've watched about 2 seasons.
VAR.
Okay, if I said that, then that's a lie, innit? But I don't think I said that, innit? Like, I don't think I said that.
It's 3 seasons deep.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Because when you were mentioning Money Way, I didn't watch that season.
You didn't watch that season?
No, I didn't watch it from then. But this
The
one,
season after. I believe Ekasi was the summer after, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that one was.
But anyways, how are you finding this?
I think this one's good still. I feel like I'm enjoying it. There's been a lot of stuff like action early on, which I like, but now it's kind of like everybody's in love and that, and like that's kind of moist. So it's like the episodes are kind of dragging out a bit.
Yeah, because the season is over. They need to be in love fast. I feel like this season has been one of the most chaotic. I feel like the producers. Really,
phenomenal!
The producers really produced hard and well this season.
First of all, I was like my earliest video I made was because it was like it was Hyatt Lounge. There was bare blacks to begin with, and I was like, it's lit. And then obviously the whole Ty and Ella thing happened, and it was just like there was bare drama going on. There was so much to talk about this season. I can't lie. I feel like out of the 3 seasons that I watched, 3, this is probably the most
chaotic.
Entertaining.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like,
definitely the most entertaining. Definitely the most the most exciting characters I've seen. Because I feel like, you know, sometimes when you go season, it's like it's either like the boys are late and the girls are dead, or the girls are like just, oh yeah, you know, I'm just looking for love. But I feel like we've had some really, really sick characters here.
Who's your favorite person?
Obviously, I love Whitney. I feel like Whitney. Do you know what? I actually feel like my favorite person is Whitney, of course. Obviously, this episode just passed.
Just spoil it.
I won't, but the parents obviously came and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The parents came. So it's not anything exciting, but the parents came and everybody had interactions and stuff. And I feel like just getting to see like everybody's family, you get to know a little bit about who they are. I'm not gonna lie, Tyreek, has been one of my favorite characters in the space. Not because he's like the nicest person, but for me, he has been the most entertaining person.
Absolutely.
From his chaotic relationship, to the group leader tendencies that he has with the boys.
Oh my gosh.
To being he's always being in the mix of somebody else's problem, like to his own problem.
Proper.
Tyreek has been giving us serious content. I feel like if it's not his relationship, he's the one that's orchestrating somebody else's problem, and even his opinions is absolutely hilarious. So funny.
And I don't think from what I've known, we haven't had somebody who's so direct in terms of their opinion to someone. Like, he will say what's on his mind, and I rate that a lot, because you see a lot of snaky people.
He will say it like this,
just like that.
He won't do sandwich. Have you heard of sandwich? Obviously, you've never had like a proper job, so like in like corporate world, they have this thing called sandwich. So, or like traffic, like if they're gonna give you feedback, they'll give you what you've done good, what needs to improve, or round it up with good. Yes.
What corporate job have you had? This is what I'm saying. You used to flip bread in Tesco, bro.
I worked in Northampton Borough Council.
So you're fed?
I worked in council, actually.
For how long?
7 months. Fuck you, Stephanie, if you're watching this. Yeah.
Okay, that's calm.
Anything else?
That's calm, like, that's calm, bro.
Anything else?
It's calm. I don't know why you think I've had jobs, bro.
I said corporate.
Oh.
Any corporate? Have you ever worn suits and jacket to work before? No, just Vesa jacket, yellow.
Vesa? You mean high vis?
High vis jacket.
Yeah, bro, that's calm, innit? Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, warehouse job is calm, bro. Like, it's too calm, like lifting boxes. Like, bro,
you know what? Yeah. Now, guys, can we quickly talk about this? Because I just want to say, after I spoke about being a care assistant, innit, on Shits and Gigs. I feel like the second job that I have to big up. The second job I have to big up hard is warehouse work.
I think, obviously, I've had 2 jobs technically in my life, in terms of I worked at Tesco's, then I went warehouse, but I went to 3 different warehouses in the space of a year. My God.
And why is that, Elijah?
Because I got fired from I'm the worst warehouse job worker on this planet. I don't give a heck. I need to do a story time how I got fired of all 3, but boy, warehouse job is borderline slavery. Borderline, like, you just go in there, you're just trying to like save up money to enjoy your summer. You get like Olaf that's working there to feed his four kids and wife. Like, that's him flipping Olaf there, bruv. You know the ones you just clock into work, you're trying to do the bare minimum. He's doing 2 person's job, and it's one man. Olaf, gosh dang. You always get those Olafs, man. Or when you get that one Eastern European guy, whether it's Polish, Lithuanian, Russian, just don't even think about working at the standard rate. You have to work 50 times harder because he's setting the bar, and he'll be wearing those like cushioned shoes because he's on pace. Like, yo, Olaf, my word, my warehouse job has traumatized me. Ha! I'll be there with my boy trying to do minimum work. Olaf is there snitching. He's snitching to everybody and anybody. Gosh, warehouse. I feel like everybody needs to work in retail for character building and in warehouse for character building, because that will build your character. One of the two. Fucking
Care. No, Care's character building.
that one, it doesn't even seem like
Care.
character building. That's camera.
When 80-year-old Annie's telling you fucking nigga, your character.
I don't know how you deal with
character,
that. I don't know how. I can't lie. I don't know how you.
You're cleaning Annie's poo. While you're cleaning Annie's poo, she's telling you you're a fucking nigga.
Have you experienced racism in the care home? Oh my gosh, you have. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. I will never forget one woman. I think she definitely had dementia, and she.
That's not an excuse.
No, because obviously in
the past life she was racist.
No. You know when you're racist, yeah, and when you're racist, that you have mind, and you have sense, and you have brain. When you go out, you can hide it. You can bring it down. Once you have dementia, you don't have the brain.
But that means she was racist, previously.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the thing. There are white people who are racist, but when they step into the scene, they can't subdue it.
Yeah,
they will hide.
She goes to default settings.
Yeah, she went to default settings. I remember I was literally walking, helping one woman for agency, yeah, and she looked at me. She goes, "They don't usually let you out."
Nigga,
I said, if you don't fucking get up your Zimmer frame and go to your motherfucking bed, bitch. If you don't pick up that Zimmer frame and go to bed.
I could not deal with that. How am I trying to help you, yeah? And you're just, that racism is insane. I could never.
I told you about, I didn't tell you. So there was one old woman, basically, sometimes I like to pretend, innit? So she asked me what I did. She was like, "Oh, what do you do? Do you do this?" She goes, "What do your parents do?" And I said, "Oh, my parents, they do real estate." And then and she said, "Oh yeah, is it not?" She said, "Oh, where are you from, Nigeria?" She goes, "Oh, are you sure it's not a property fraud?" I said, "Why does it need to be property fraud?"
Wait, why did she ask you what you do when you're literally putting on shoes and socks for her?
No, because I was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm just doing it while I'm in uni." Like the way she was talking to me is like I needed it, even though I did. But bitch, Barbara, be calm. And then do you know what she said? She said, "Oh, I was talking about my family and stuff," and she was like, "Oh, your sister, she goes to uni." I said, "Yeah, my sister goes to uni in Nottingham." "Oh, what, Nottingham Trent?" I said, "No, bitch, uni of."
Oh.
She goes to uni of.
UON.
So basically, for you guys that don't know, Nottingham have two unis, Nottingham Trent and Uni of. Uni of is the more prestigious uni that, higher ranking.
What do they,
Anglo-Saxon?
Nah, there's a word for it.
Top 10 on the UK.
Yeah,
or
top
something.
10.
It's top 10 unis in the UK. So when I said my sister goes to Nottingham, she insinuated that she went to Trent. That she goes to Nottingham. She's tried to say that she goes to Nottingham Trent. Insinuating she goes to the lower tier.
That's like you got Leicester and then you got DMU. There's Leicester and DMU. You get what I'm saying?
And you know what? Anyone that went to DMU or Nottingham Trent, don't be offended. None of us graduates. Did you graduate?
Huh? Yeah, no, I got my.
You got your what?
Huh? Yeah, no, but I don't graduate, so.
From where?
From what's the uni called, bro? Nah, I forgot, bro. You had the graduation day, bro. I got my certificate. Come on, man. Stop acting for the camera, bro. Next hot topic. I was just trying to act weird. I done engineering. I done what was that engineering called? Mechanical and design engineering. So I got 2 university degrees.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling the babes?
Nah, bro, that's literally, bro, I've completed it, fam. What did you get? Oh, shit.
At least so this is how you're lying to girls say you finished uni?
Me lie?
On God, Elijah has never stepped into a university campus since the day he was born.
I swear down I have. But I also watch one of my brethren play football.
Can you see? Don't let Elijah lie to you.
I said Elijah.
Don't let Elijah.
I don't lie to girls, man. I don't need to lie to girls, man. It's an OG in these streets. I ain't really got to lie.
Anyways, I don't even know where this Molly May, Love Island.
How do we get there?
Molly May and Love Island.
Oh, man.
So yeah, my favorite people are, I love Whitney. Which relationships do you feel are gonna last on the outside, and which don't you think? Sammy and Jess.
No, absolutely not.
Uh,
Absolutely not.
Sammy and Jess.
I don't think so, because I don't feel like Sammy is attracted to Jess's looks.
You don't think he finds her sexy?
Yeah, I don't think so. Is there, because from the day he said that, obviously her personality's been carrying her for him.
For him.
But I feel like eventually he'll just be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't see him settling down still.
I feel like sometimes you learn to grow to love somebody, but I feel like how I'm thinking about how people's lives are gonna be post Love Island.
Yeah. When
you have skinny Binny Becky with the big bimbo, I don't think he even likes that, but the skinny girls.
I think he likes brunettes.
Yeah, with the brunette hair.
Yeah.
Like, I know the type of girl that I'm thinking that he likes. When she's now doing all of this in the club, winking and winking. Yo, fam, it's done.
And I feel like it's a bit convenient that he kind of decided to confess his love when Tyreek did it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously now everybody's closing in. Everyone's trying to get that bag.
Yeah, 50 bags, I'll go fall in love.
Everybody's trying to everybody says love by force by fire.
Yeah, I get it. I feel like the strongest one, even though I didn't see it at the start, I'd probably say Whitney and Lachlan.
I agree, you know.
I thought Whitney would like the big black guys that will buy tables at Hyatt Lounge, and that's just bare, like, she just doesn't give me the sort of vibe that she would like somebody like Lachlan, not like just very chill, calm vibes. You know what I'm saying? She just doesn't give me that sort of vibe that she would like someone like that. So
she likes kind of like thuggish guys.
Not even thuggish, but more like
Tyreek.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Like more of a dominant. Not saying that Lachlan isn't dominant, but he doesn't just give it off that dominant vibe.
I don't think.
Yeah, he doesn't give off that dominant vibe at all. So I thought she'd want someone more like that. But seeing how those two are, I feel like I can see that working the longest out of everybody else that's there.
I'll be honest, I love Whitney, but I can't see her staying long term with Lachlan. And I feel like Whitney is very similar to me in a sense where, what's your fucking problem?
Bro, I didn't even say anything.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
I didn't even...
Anyways, I feel like I'm the type of person that I can connect with people. I feel like Whitney is somebody that can connect with people very easily. I feel like she has that likability character where she's big and bubbly and is very open, which can draw many people. I can talk to people from every different age, and I can definitely date somebody that's submissive and it can work for a short period, and date someone that's hyper masculine, work for a short period. I could be friends with this person, that person, but I feel like in the longevity, he's not what Whitney needs.
Do you think it's more vice versa in terms of, you said that you don't find Whitney staying with Lachlan? I was kind of siding more, I don't find Lachlan staying with Whitney. You've not seen that? I
feel like I can see Lachlan being the guy that doesn't walk away first.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So even if he has like,
losing interest,
I can see him, rather than saying it, have the confidence to say, he will either firm it or do that thing that men do where they start withdrawing. So they won't be like, oh, I don't want to be with you, but the attention that you initially had or the efforts that was initially made are not there.
Yeah,
to the point where you get fed up and it's like, well,
yeah.
Okay, bye. I can see him doing that, especially meeting his mum. His mum is also quite a fiery woman as well. So I think he is generally used to being around fiery women and strong women. I don't see him turning around to be like, I want to leave this relationship.
That makes sense.
I see Whitney leaving. But I do feel like they're a great couple, but I don't feel like Whitney is going to be satisfied with him in the long run.
I hear that.
In the motherfucking long run.
The other couples, I don't know, man.
So Ella and Tyreek? Guys.
I'm lost for words with their things too. I can't even
Really?
lie. I'm lost for words, bro. I don't know, man.
Can you see them work? I can see them having before I would say they're not going to work. I feel like they're going to work, but they're going to Krishan and Blueface work.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a struggle. Like
I feel like it's going to be a struggle because you have Tyreek. I think I'm so happy seeing his growth as a man, and he's developed feelings for Ella. But it's not love alone. For men, it's not love alone that you need to carry to have a relationship. It's also discipline. Men can love somebody but be pouring drink in somebody's mouth and tape. Do you know what I mean?
I don't.
Because I would like to think that you're quite self-disciplined, to be honest. You have quite a lot of discipline.
Yeah, I do.
You don't be fucking bouncing everybody up and down.
Oh my gosh, no. Gosh, what would that happen? Premarital sex? Oh my gosh, that's blasphemy. God, sorry, that's even the thought of that just making me sick.
Just shut up!
Sorry.
Just shut the hell up!
It's disgusting.
You can't take nothing seriously. I mean, obviously you're outside, but you're not.
Yeah,
you're not a slag.
In the streets,
you're not in the streets.
I agree. You know what? Why I feel like Tyreek's a funny one. I feel like if anyone's gonna F up, it might be Ella, you know.
Really?
Because I feel like when guys like Tyreek, when I mean guys like Tyreek, I mean that people that have been in the field and that haven't really allowed themselves to be emotionally vulnerable, when they find that person, they do tend to stick with them for a good while because it's like they felt things that they've never felt before or experienced things, which is why like Tyreek saying he was in love with Ella was so crazy because he's probably never at 24 or 20 something. That's brazy. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like he will hold on to that feeling
after she violated him. Do you know what? You're right. You know
that's what I'm saying.
Both ways.
That's what I'm saying. I saw him getting back with her because I'm like, you've never taken this girl seriously in your life, and now you've given the girl an opportunity to. You're gonna attach to that feeling because you've never felt it before. So I feel like he'll hold on to that feeling for as long as it's there. But Ella, probably from the sounds of it, she's probably been in love before or had some sort of relationship. So I see her moving on faster than Tyreek does.
I don't see her moving.
Not moving on, but like feelings put her in. I don't know.
You know what? Now you're talking about it, I'm thinking about Ella, and I'm thinking about the whole situation with Uzi during Casa Amor. And I feel like Ella is that type of woman that needs a lot of reassurance.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's going to struggle with Tyreek coming out and having to be surrounded by women and having women giving him attention, that she will make decisions based on how she's feeling as opposed to what the reality is. And it's the same thing. It's the same kind of pattern we saw with Ella B when she came in. And it was like, and you have there's some girls that have these barbaric expectations. You know, you shouldn't say hi to them, and you should just keep it like those kind of, like, I would say, far-fetched kind of expectations of guys, especially if a guy's a nice guy and he's quite social. I can see that being an issue in their relationship in the future. Now it's just them two. Tyreek doesn't find anyone else attractive in the villa. When he steps into the scene and he's back at tape, and the girls who, by the way, ladies, they don't give a fuck if you have a girl. They know your girl. They will be looking at you, winking, bending and twisting and turning. She's gonna struggle being around that.
It's true.
He's gonna struggle. I think he's going to struggle dealing with that woman's and dealing with that female attention in a respectful way.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think he will cheat, but he'll probably go about it. He'll be too friendly.
Yeah, he might think pouring champagne in a girl's mouth is just, we're just getting lit.
Well, that's calm. Like, what, she's thirsty? Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know, man. It's just a bit. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel that's calm. Like, if I've got a drink in my hand and a girl wants a drink, like, I'm just gonna just like offer it. That's not even like, it's like I'm having like intercourse with her.
I don't know who raised you,
okay.
But it's not me.
Okay.
I don't know who raised you with that mindset, but it's not me. Why are you? Anyways, you don't have money for a bottle anyway. So what are you talking about?
Do you not see the chain that I'm wearing? Yo, I'll get mad right now, fam. I said that I'll catch this thing and I'll buy everything you own, fam.
Yes, so bad. But I would like to add something to the mix of our show. Obviously, you guys already know that I was on JD and we had this show called Survey Says.
I need to stop that. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Ha, JD, my niggas. Oh my. You are that guy. Sorry, JD gone. Sports, it's in the game. Sorry.
They didn't beat Elijah enough. That's the problem.
Sorry.
They didn't beat you enough. Anyway, so I want to pull forward some surveys that I saw on the internet. We're going to have a discussion about it. Okay. So guys, I want you guys to be just as involved. And if you guys love what you are hearing and you agree or you disagree, make sure you put it in the comment section below. And we could be reading it out in the naughty corner. So there is a survey that I saw on the internet today. And it was, a recent study found that couples who always post on social media are less happy than couples who don't. The study, conducted by researchers at the University of Kansas, studied over 300 couples. The participants were asked about their relationships as well as social media habits. So the researchers determined that couples who always post are more likely to compare their relationship to others. When you're constantly seeing other couples' happy moments and perfect pictures, it can be hard to not compare yourself. This can lead to feelings of jealousy and insecurities, which can be damaging to a relationship. Do you agree with...
Absolutely.
Okay, why?
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of the reasons why relationships don't work nowadays is because everybody's focused less about the two individuals and rather what everybody else thinks about the two individuals.
Yeah.
And that's due to social media, because I feel like it's... Not even I feel like social media is... Everybody has it, it's easily accessible, so you can see what everybody's doing. You can post, you can type and blah, blah, blah. So it's like... It's so easy to see other people's opinions about you, that when you start having like doubts and thoughts that you wouldn't have had if you just listened to yourself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you feel like, yeah, like, especially if you're not on social media anyway, if it's like just English, I feel like if it's just about you two and you're not posting 24s about the lives that you guys are living and blah, 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 you tend to just be a lot more happy because you focus on yourselves, innit?
Okay, but in a flip sense, I hear that, and I hear about people who post every single day or they post constantly about their partners. But I feel like people who are in relationships should still post pictures or experiences with their partner, especially if it's someone that you see every day or you're with every day. By nature, you will just post them. But I feel like you can be in a relationship where your partner's a part of your living experience and still be happy.
I feel like, I don't think you should, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you shouldn't post them at all, but I feel like it doesn't need to be a thing where it's frequent.
Nothing, exactly.
What
that's what I'm saying. But I feel like in this study, from what I'm seeing, happy couples are less likely to post their partners on social media. Like, I could be happy in a relationship, but let's just say my babe is looking good or we've gone for holiday. Is it because, should I now be posting the sand and telling him to move out of the way?
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Obviously, because you're like somewhat bae or something like that, do you think you would say you were to get with somebody, like take them seriously, boyfriend and stuff, if that even happens, I don't even know if guys like you, would you post them like frequently or not? Because obviously you've got to have your social media life and then your personal life at the same time.
I feel like it depends on the intensity of the relationship.
Okay.
I feel like,
I know it's difficult to try and put it into words because it's like very like unlikely scenario currently, but just try and articulate yourself.
Okay. I feel like for me, like if like I'm in a relationship with someone long term, like you were with that white woman, I feel like
hey, past tense is were, innit?
Obviously, when you and that white girl was together, like
nah, you know what? That's 1-1. I'll give you that one, mate.
Do you know what? I had that in my back pocket for time. I was trying to hold it together. I said, nah, I need this to land.
No. You know what? You had to, or else I would have been 2-1 up. But it's cool.
Yeah, so I feel like if I have someone that's...
Now it's calm. Go on, sorry. Finish your sentence, bro. But I'm not just gonna banter you for the whole time, like.
Yeah, so I feel like when it gets to a time where it's like this relationship is secure, I'm not gonna be. I don't think I'm the type of girl to be like my man. But like, I feel like I'm definitely going to share experiences with my man. Like, obviously, you guys have this. I'm gonna put it up here. There's a picture of Elijah and his girlfriend.
Oh, editor now. That's not going anywhere. I don't have a girlfriend, bro. I'm flipping single, bro. I'll bug out. You better delete that image that you think you're gonna put up, bro. I'm single AF. I'll bug out. Emmanuel, I swear on everything I love. If you post that thing, I'll blow this whole place up, man. I'll detonate this place. Jason, just answer the question normally, bro. What the heck? Guys are trying to get me sent to the gulag.
If you do me, I do you. Man, I go back, step on the dance floor.
Can you just not answer it was a normal question I asked you. Guys are trying to run me out.
You tried to come for me.
Days.
No, guys. Was it CV? VR? What is it?
VAR.
VAR. When Elijah started this conversation, he said, imagine yourself with a boyfriend. It might be difficult because no man wants you. Is that not how he started?
Okay, but that's not even me being joking. That's me being serious. I'm just trying to point out the normal fact. You're just trying to then bring up the past and that.
Oh, are you hurt? Are you triggered?
Absolutely not. I'm not hurt, but obviously I want to leave the past in the past right now.
Your voice here.
Oh, sorry.
Is everything okay?
I'm not even shouting. It's the mic. You guys have turned the amplification up, so it's a bit more sensitive to when I talk.
If you just.
You know what? Well done. You're having a field day. You're having a field day. You're even lucky I can't talk about your last relationship. You're lucky. You're lucky. Media would consume that one. You're even you're lucky. You're lucky. Oh my gosh, you're lucky. They will consume that information. That is not even a bad boy piece of information. That is.
Anyways, to be honest, yeah, I decide what goes into this show and what doesn't. So, Emmanuel.
Jason, boy to boy, if that picture is on this platform, like, this is not even me joking. I'll actually want to chat to you, bro. I said I want to chat to you, bro.
Oh, you're still talking about the photo. Emmanuel.
Jason.
Emmanuel.
Jason, if you post that, oh my gosh.
Emmanuel.
Oh my gosh.
For those that you guys don't know, Emmanuel's my editor. That's so fucking funny. Emmanuel. We will deal with you. Don't worry. Don't blame me. Blame him. Don't blame me.
Hey, next. What's that thing? What are you calling it? Survey says.
Okay, cool. Study reveals happy couples are less likely to post their partners on social media. So your next partner, are you gonna? Obviously, now you're in the limelight. You're doing social media now. You're getting to be a big boy. Obviously, not like MJ, but you're getting there, innit? Your next partner, are you gonna be open to posting them on social media and stuff?
Yeah. Like, obviously, I feel like by the time I'm ready to have a next partner, like, man's gonna be like out of the game completely. Do you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really.
You're ready to settle down?
No, absolutely not.
Because what you're talking about. Leave that shit in.
No, like, obviously right now I'm just trying to focus on myself and my craft. You know what I'm saying? But by the time I am ready to settle down, I don't really feel like I care too tough because I plan on.
Are you the type to post though?
No.
See, I don't think you are. Yeah.
I kind of prefer to keep my business to my business because I'm quite protective of my family and obviously who I'm with. I don't really want everyone's nose sticking into the pie. Not that I've got anything to hide, but it's just the way I am. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I don't know whether I feel like it, innit. Like, it shouldn't be a thing. It's like a pressure on that end, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like there's one thing being protective, which I can say you are. You're not the type of person to like post pictures and stuff like that. But then there's some people who are like intentionally hiding.
Because they've got some guys and girls, to be fair, have got some horrid pasts. So I'm sure there's a couple linkies that they've got that will probably try and sabotage something that they got going on.
Come as a woman.
Yeah, come as a woman, come as a guy. Yo, bro, like, sorry to tell you this. You know what I'm saying? So
Do men come to men as a woman, as a man? That doesn't sound right.
Not that I've heard. Nah, a lot of men them just try and they'll just laugh behind your back. I can't lie. They won't really.
They'll just laugh, and that's the honestly,
worst.
That's the worst thing. It's C&T, baby. Right, guys, we are going to move on to word of the week. And this week, our word of the week is upgrade or upgraded. Now, if you guys don't already know, Cocktails and Takeaways is in the process of rebranding and upgrading and developing. Honestly, the past 2 years have been absolutely incredible, but it's time to take the show up a notch. So over the next few months, you will be seeing some changes. You will be seeing some different segments. You will be seeing some different things to upgrade the show. I've also been in an era of my life. You know, I love my eras where I have been upgrading myself, not just physically with my fashion styles, but also mentally with the things that I'm consuming, the books I'm reading. So why is it important to upgrade? It's important to upgrade yourself because it helps you become a better version of yourself, improve your relationships, your business, or your job. One of the most effective ways to find out how you can upgrade is to ask people around you and to try and figure out what your strengths and weaknesses are. Another reason is that it can improve. No. Another reason why you should upgrade is that.
Sorry, I tried so not to laugh.
Another reason why you should upgrade, it can often present you with new opportunities. It can help you increase your self-esteem to higher levels. It gives you confidence and it allows you to believe in yourself and have the correct.
We're done.
Correct mindset. So I feel like there's two types of upgrading yourself. There's a mental upgrade and there's a physical upgrade. I feel like, first of all, working on your mental, I feel like I was having issues with controlling my emotions. So I have been watching some programs about, you know, how to control my emotions. A lot of YouTube videos, mostly YouTube videos, to be honest, self-help gurus, just to help me mentally align myself with the person that I want to be. And then obviously the external upgrade, which is how I present myself to the world, the type of things that I want to attract and be in the physical being of that, taking time in my appearance, dressing a lot more, you know, smart but sexy, you know, doing all those steps and just little steps, even if it's like doing a face mask, skincare, you know, what else, you know, doing my hair or going to the salon. Like, there's so many stuff that you guys can do to upgrade yourself to then allow you to move on to like a higher version of yourself. So obviously with the fake glasses, what are the ways that you upgrade yourself? Because I remember, like, you know, growing up, like around 18, 19, you were really fat. You had really chubby cheeks. You had no beard. You just wasn't it. So how did you become the person you are now?
You know, that was a good segue, and I'll give you that. It wasn't it was a conscious effort. I feel like in terms of within, so not physically changing, I feel like reading books helps, but first of all, you kind of got to be conscious of the things that you're not happy about with yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like once you're conscious, once you know what to fix, you can think about then how to fix it. But some people are quite ignorant to things that they got going wrong, so they don't know exactly where to target.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
self-awareness is so
yeah,
important.
that's the word.
Because, and to be honest, sometimes self-awareness, sometimes you might not see, like someone might have an issue that you're very happy with. I think upgrading yourself is picking the things that you're not happy with yourself that you can change.
Yeah.
So for example, emotionally, like maybe you're a people pleaser and you're aware that you're a people pleaser and you're finding that being a people pleaser is not allowing you to advance. Finding ways or watching things to help you snap out of that emotional state. Whereas there's some people who are people pleasers that they're very happy to be people pleasers because maybe their love language is acts of service, and maybe they're happy being the doer. So I think it's dependent. You're absolutely right. Having the self-awareness to know what's wrong and changing it, but then at the same breath actually, if you don't feel like it's a problem, then leave it.
Like once you're self-aware about a problem and you know you can change it, like then change it, not just for your own happiness. I mean, and for your own happiness, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? Like your teeth, for example. Like your teeth, I thought they were calm in it, but then you then bought a new set and it helped you become more confident within yourself, which is important in terms of upgrade. Obviously, I'm speaking about a bit less physically. Aside from that, I feel like understanding yourself, because I feel like with me personally, reading did help me because it kind of helped tackle things within myself that I wasn't aware that
you were reading a book for. You were reading a book for a while. What book was it?
12 Rules to Life by Jordan B. Peterson. That book was amazing still. He lists 12 rules that will benefit you in your life, but it doesn't sound as shit as that. Like, he will use stories to help back up his points as to why each rule is a rule. And Jordan B. Peterson is quite a interesting character in himself anyway. But just expanding your knowledge helps. And then, do you agree that you kind of have to be comfortable in yourself first before you then upgrade?
I think you have to appreciate yourself in the process.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to step into your next level in a space where you are happy with who you are and who you are becoming. Yeah. It's like, and I feel like I went through that stage where it's like, I want to change myself and I'm trying to force myself into the next level, but I'm currently not happy with who I am. And if you're not happy with who you are in the time where you are developing and you are processing and you are evolving, the time it takes for you to get to A to Z, you're going to struggle with understanding that it's not a quick fix.
I feel like people definitely get lost in that aspect.
Yeah.
Because they're not happy then, so they don't know exactly what happiness looks like.
Yeah.
So they then just keep going and going and going until they get an idea of what they think that happiness looks like. And then by the time they look back, they're like, wait, but at X point in time, I looked great or I felt great. But now it's like, I don't feel as happy as I would because I wasn't appreciating the time and blah, blah, blah. So I feel like, you're
definitely right. And I've been there where it's like, I didn't appreciate the process. Like, I wanted to get to the end goal.
Yeah, I struggle with that as well.
I wanted to get to the end goal, but I didn't appreciate the steps that I took every day to get to that end goal because it wasn't the end goal. Do you know what I mean? So
that's
it's like,
me. Yeah.
That is literally me. Like, I could be 5 steps forward and be annoyed because I have 10 steps left.
That's what it is.
And I feel like when you do that, it's just it makes the period slower. You're not in a place of gratitude, so you're literally dragging yourself and you're like, oh, and sometimes you give up because it's like, oh my God, I'm not there yet, but it's 3 months, but you're actually halfway more than you were 3 months ago.
So how do you think you can what do you say to people that struggle with that? Because, for example, I know that I tend to appreciate things less because I know where I'm supposed to be. And even though I'm progressing, where I am now, even though it's at a good point, it's not where I know I can be. So,
I feel like journaling. I feel like sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget where we're coming from. I feel like having a record of who you were at that moment in time will allow you to mentally come to the realization that I'm actually further than I feel. Because we live in the moment every single day for every single second, time is in like increments for us. It's like, okay, 24 hours. So we don't really realize the impact we've had over 3 months because we're living it day by day. But if you took a picture or had a journal from 3 months ago of how eternally you were feeling about yourself, you will realize, right, I've actually come a lot far. Whether that's your physical appearance, however you're feeling physically, or like, for example, like when you didn't have a beard and you were using that acid to grow it. Like, I'm sure now you're probably thinking, you know what, my beard is not that thick and it's quite patchy, but from where you came from, do you know what I mean? If you look at how the pictures came 3 months ago, you'll realize that you've come a long way. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, I get what you're saying still. That makes a lot of sense. That's calm still. That makes a sort of sense.
So yeah, that's the advice that I would give. But guys, without further ado, guys, we are gonna close there.
That was quick.
It's been an hour.
I can't, like, I'm licked, you know.
I know, because you're
That's why I had to put my glasses on, because I was like, my eyes are red. Do my eyes look red now?
You look fine. You're just doing this.
No, when I'm drunk, my eyes go red, so I have to wear the shades in
Be
it.
calm. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And Elijah, you know it's always a pleasure having you on the show.
Easy, man.
Where do we find you?
In my DMs, I'm single, guys. Oh my God.
Did you just lick your lips? I'm fucking sick.
Delete that footage. Uncle, gosh dang it. Uncle Eli on Insta, Snapchat, TikTok. And ASOS, I'm Boohoo Man.
Oh yeah,
You know
Elijah, you're on Boohoo Man. And do you know, can I just say I'm really proud of you, you know? Like, wow, someone actually found you attractive enough to sign you. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, we are going to be back next week with another bad boy or another bad girl. It's been a pleasure. Have a fantastic week, and I am out. Goodbye.
See you, man. In a bit, man.
Purr.